Welcome to PIB News Podcast for Civil Services. 39th Meeting of the Central Zoo Authority held. The 39th meeting of the Central Zoo Authority was held under the chairmanship of the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Shri Bhupender Yadav at National Zoological Park, New Delhi. Highlights of the meeting included the release of two publications, National Studbook for Snow Leopard and the Central Zoo Authority Quarterly Newsletter, Ex-situ Updates. The members were apprised of the following activities undertaken during the financial year 2021 to 2022 by the Central Zoo Authority. 18 zoos were evaluated, 10 master plans for zoos were approved. 69 national and 10 international acquisition and transfer of animals was taken up for the purposes of conservation breeding and conservation education in Indian zoos. The management effectiveness evaluation of zoos, first time in the world, has been undertaken in 39 recognized zoos, large and medium zoos. The zoos across the country are taking active part in the celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav event launched by Honorable Prime Minister of India on 12 March 2021. The program has, till date, covered 72 zoos highlighting 72 species over 72 weeks with daily activities showcasing the rich biodiversity of our country through the concept, conservation to coexistence, the people connect. Research collaborations between Central Zoo Authority and scientific institutions, including the proposed National Referral Center Wildlife. Biobanking initiatives for endangered species is among the activities proposed to be taken up. Zoo Management Information System, a web application developed to simplify statutory reporting and proposal submissions to Central Zoo Authority. Initiatives taken to align the activities taken up by the zoos with the Vision Plan 2021 to 2031 in order to ensure transformation of Indian zoos to become a greater force for conservation with cutting-edge research and immersive visitor experiences that strike meaningful chords with people of all ages. Ongoing conservation breeding programs and successful breeding of species such as red panda, gaur, snow leopard, including efforts to release captive bred individuals in the wild such as Indian chevrotain, red panda, western tragopan, etc. During the meeting, the recommendations of the Technical Committee and Administrative Committee were reviewed and approved. Other deliberations included the Annual Report 2021 to 2022 of the Central Zoo Authority and the proposals for acquisition and transfer of animals between Indian Zoo. The proposal to identify ambassadors for Indian zoos comprising of eminent personalities was also discussed. This was with an intention to garner support for the conservation initiatives taken up by the zoos and also promote multi-sectoral national and international cooperation in this sector. Central Zoo Authority is a statutory body under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. It was established in 1992 through an amendment to the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972 to oversee the functioning of Indian zoos and complement wildlife conservation strategies through ex-situ measures. The guiding objective of Central Zoo Authority has been to ensure best practices for housing, upkeep and healthcare of captive animals in Indian zoos. As on today, Central Zoo Authority recognizes 147 zoos. Zoos carry out a multitude of activities ranging from conservation awareness, display of rare fauna, rescue and rehabilitation, and conservation breeding programs for threatened species. With close to 80 million annual visitors, zoos serve as learning centers for wildlife conservation and awareness. Thanks for listening. Kindly like, subscribe and share.